Welcome back to Addicted to News. With the Game Awards and the PlayStation Experience events finished, we bring you the highlights as well as some other news. To start off, Sony has finally announced Final Fantasy VII for the PlayStation 4. Unfortunately, this is not a remake and is instead a port of the HD version of the game from PC. It almost seems like a slap in the face to fans of the series, as any hardcore fan of the game has been dying to play a remastered version, and all they get is an old port. The game will be released in spring of 2015. Next, Street Fighter V has been announced as console exclusive to the PS4 and will also release on PC. The game also supports cross-platform play between the two platforms, which is a first for the series. Whether this is a timed exclusive or literally console exclusive to the PS4 forever has yet to be announced, but it's most likely timed. Moving on, Grand Theft Auto V is in the spotlight again, and this time the game has been removed from Target and Kmart stores in Australia. The reason for the removal from shelves is due to the violent depictions against women in the game, which makes no sense as the game lets you commit whatever acts of violence you choose and does not solely encourage attacking females or any particular race either. Unfortunately, this is just another act of extremist feminism from the women who think they are the voice of all women and does not affect other countries, fortunately. Now we switch pages to some Nintendo news, starting with the announcement that Starfox for the Wii U will see the light of day before the next Legend of Zelda game. Gameplay wise, all we've got to see are some still screenshots. As far as Zelda goes, gameplay was recently shown off at the recent Game Awards 2014 event and shows the player getting to a tower, allowing them to see the massive expanse that is traversable in the game. The developers go on to say you can pretty much go anywhere you desire. As of now, Nintendo has not released any expected release dates for either game. Up now is some Gears of War news. The next Gears of War game is still in high gear of development, and things are going smooth so far. This is a good sign for fans of the game, as they're being reassured that there's been no major issues that have hindered production of the game. This will also be the first time a Gears of War game has not been developed by Epic Games or People Can Fly, and is instead being developed internally by Microsoft at their own Black Tusk Studios. When the game will see the light of day has not been announced, so stay tuned for more details. Our final story of the video brings us to the passing of the father of video games, Ralph Baer. At 92 years old, Baer was well known for being a creative genius, specifically in the world of video games with his creation of the brown box, which was later sold as the Magnavox Odyssey, becoming the first home video game console ever. His actions literally changed the course of video game history and brought in relatively cheap hardware for the time, allowing everyone to get into games instead of requiring an expensive computer to play back then. You will be missed, Ralph. Rest in peace. Thanks for watching. Please make sure to click that like button if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, never stop gaming.
Let's go.